We're sorry to say that nobody has found a way to make a mint that's more refreshing than ours.
There's one cheese that, like good white wine, tastes even better when properly chilled. It's always a good label and always a good year. It has a clean, fresh bouquet and such a cool, creamy white taste. Cool, fresh Philadelphia. It goes down well with everyone.
Morning.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes are golden flakes of corn encrusted with honey, nuts, and brown sugar. It's because they're encrusted with honey, nuts, and brown sugar that they stay crunchy and delicious to the very last flake. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. The trouble is they taste too good.
This is a bottle of apple ties, and this, as you can see, is a portrait of Nicholas Parsons. Surprisingly, there's no connection, because if you send in 2 bottle tops and just £1.95, you will not receive this portrait. No, the only surprise that apple ties will give you is the uniquely refreshing taste of crisp, fresh apples with no added sugar. Perhaps there are other drinks that wouldn't send you this either. But do you really want to take the risk?
Surprisingly sparkling apple ties, now with no portrait of Nicholas Parsons.
Well, I'm just about to do my first high society interview, 170 foot above the roar of London's traffic. I'll be talking exclusively to Lord Nelson, who hasn't said very much yet. So join Michael Aspel, Cheryl Baker, Lord Nelson and me on the Saturday 6 o'clock show. Don't miss it. Lovely.
May 1945, a celebration of peace. 40 years on, top entertainers joined together for a special show in the presence of Her Royal Highness the Princess Anne, live from the Palace Theatre in London's West End. A royal celebration on May the 5th on ITV.
This spring, Pan Am takes off with some really low fares. Book before the 10th of May and make your presence felt in Washington for just £389 return. Give your regards to Broadway for just £362. Splash around in Florida for just £417. And cruise around California for just £494. All these fares are valid until 31st of May. At Pan Am, we're big on little fares. Call us or your travel agent for further details.
When you rounded up 3,000 head of cattle, fought the gunfight at the OK Corral, and made peace with the Indians, you're ready for something more than saddle rations. You're ready for Heinz beans with pork sausages. Beans with pork sausages. A variation on a bean by Heinz.
If a battery leaks, it might not be just the battery you'll be throwing away. If you fit Energy 2000, however, the new leak-resistant battery from Varta, you protect your equipment with Varta's double sealing and a full leak-proof guarantee against any equipment damage for the whole of the battery's long, long life. Isn't it smarter to fit Varta?
Today, we are honored to visit the court of the fabled King Midas. It seems that some refreshment is called for. Oh, dear. But fortunately, the cool Heineken is unaffected by our gold sovereign, offering immediately an end to his guilty complex. In just a few magic moments, the court feels human once again, and it is fun and games for everyone. Except, of course, Madam Midas. Ah, well, silence is golden.
Buying a home can be a frustrating business, but at least the mortgage needn't hold you up. Because at Lloyd's, you get a very quick decision. There's the same highly competitive interest rate, whatever the amount, and the money is ready and waiting, so you can act immediately. Black Horse Agencies and Home Loans, all part of the service that makes Lloyd's a thoroughbred amongst banks.
You are about to witness Sir Clive Sinclair's quantum leap. He's come up with a computer to rival these machines at a fraction of their cost. The Sinclair QL system. With a massive 128K memory, color monitor, and 4 professional software packages, £698. Phone 200 0200 for your nearest stockist.
Drive the new Scirocco. And leave your troubles behind.
Just 3 colors from the Peach collection. Fresh from Dulux.
Back a bit, love.
The new True Print package gives you 30% bigger prints and a free film every time.
IBM now makes 4 different sizes of personal computer. There's the standard PC for standard offices, the medium-sized XT for people with large amounts of data to store, the small portable PC, so you can work out of the office if you want to, and the large AT, powerful enough for a whole department. Our dealers can help you pick the one that's right for you. IBM, computers for every man. Phone 01 200 0200.
Something really big has been happening in newspapers. The greatest newspaper has been made even brighter. The Daily Mirror. A bright new look. A harder-hitting approach to news, entertainment, politics, injustice, incompetence.
Here's your tea, love.
Plus, win $1 million with Who Dares Wins, £145,000 bingo, and Super Jackpot.
New mirror's here. Good.
Now the new mirror to brighten everyone's life, and it hits the streets tomorrow.
If you're bright, you'll get the mirror.
I've heard of follow the bear, but this is ridiculous.
Harp finance offer, last few days. Order heating before April 30th, nothing to pay till September. Ring 464-6575, now.
What's that, then? It's a bit of Melbury. Here. Soft and mild. Right nice is that.
King slammed the car into gear and nailed the accelerator to the floor, but not for long. Today, of all days, the fast lane was closed for repair. The road ahead was choked with traffic, and he cursed his luck and the weekend drivers who blocked his path. Through clenched teeth, he urged them to get out of his way. Come on, come on, come on!
Sometimes driving is more rewarding when experienced at second hand.
2 small boys grinned ghoulishly from the car in front. Now fate itself seemed to mock him. Enough was enough.
InterCity. We're getting there.
Come
Go to the haunted house for tea. You never know quite what you'll see. The pictures have eyes, the walls have ears, and nothing's as it first appears. There's a vampire bat and an animal ghost. Things that are good on a piece of toast. A pair of fangs and a pumpkin head. All in a sauce that's rich and red.
Heinz Haunted House.
It's our speciality.
This is Toby, sir.
Really? I thought your code name was Rat.
It is. I'm Rat. This is Toby.
How silly of me. Toby is an honest pint, isn't it? Reliable. Good character and taste always gives good value. Not quite the picture in your case. Rat.
Trust Toby. Good, honest bitter.
The cost of the Los Angeles Olympics is estimated at £426 million.
Pin money.
The cost of saving Venice from the sea is now estimated at £661 million.
It's a drop in the ocean.
The cost of Space Lab is estimated at £1,000 million.
Small potatoes.
Put the cost of these three projects together and it comes to less than half the amount now being lent to small businesses in Britain by NatWest. Around £5,000 million.
That should come in handy.
To find out how NatWest can help your business, call Free Phone NatWest or come in and see us soon. NatWest, the Action Bank.
This is the man who put $1 million on black, and it came up red. This is the man who married a sex kitten, just as she turned into a cat. This is the man who moved into gold, just as the clever money moved out. This is the man who drives a Volkswagen. Everyone must have something in life he can rely on.
Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun.
The Japanese don't care to, the Chinese wouldn't dare to.
In Red Room, the heated room is just what the natives shun.
They put their scotch all right down and lie down.
But mad dogs and Englishmen go
out in the midday,
out in the midday, out in the midday sun.
Pimm's. Quite simply, the most refreshing drink under the sun.
This spring, Pan Am takes off with some really low fares. Book before the 10th of May and make your presence felt in Washington for just £389 return. Give your regards to Broadway for just £362. Splash around in Florida for just £417. And cruise around California for just £494. All these fares are valid until 31st of May. At Pan Am, we're big on little fares. Call us or your travel agent for further details.